While we're all busy celebrating with our friends and loved ones and, of course, our children this Christmas morning, it's a very special time of year, but we all need to be extra careful, especially if you are a parent or guardian, being urged to be extra vigilant. It says child disappearances often spike over this period, so let's make sure that everyone you're spending Christmas with comes back nice and safe wherever you are. Bianca van Aswegen from Missing Children SA joining us. Morning to you, Bianca. Really appreciate you taking time to speak to us on a Christmas morning. Hope you have a wonderful day later. But perhaps before we talk about what parents and guardians can do to safeguard their children, to stop them disappearing, why do we see a spike this time of year? What's your take on that?
Yes, good morning and Merry Christmas. Unfortunately, this time of the year, we do see an increase in children going missing. It's festive season, it's school holidays, our beaches are busy, our malls are busy, children are out and about, and we need to be more vigilant around this situation to keep our children safe.
Let's talk about what parents need to be doing as far as vigilance is concerned. Shopping centres, I know, are a big problem. I'm not a parent myself, but I've seen friends whose children just simply walk away from them. You turn your back for 2 seconds, and in a busy shopping centre, they can vanish behind another rack of clothes, another aisle. So I know how quickly it happens there. But I would imagine, Bianca, as well, the beaches are a big problem as well, because kids just tend to run off because they're having fun.
Yes, that's very true. A child disappears within seconds. So we always urge people and parents to be more vigilant, to know where your children are at all times. Keep an eye on them, especially in the malls, especially down at our beaches. When we go to the malls, dress your children or down at the beaches in brightly colored clothes so they're easily spotted in a crowd of people. It's just small little safety tips that people can just implement in their everyday life to keep our children safe.
Let's talk about maybe a few more of the safety tips if you have, Bianca. You mentioned the very bright clothing. When I was younger, my mother used to dress me in very embarrassing clothing, so it was easy to spot me. But what are some of the other safety tips that you'd like to share?
Especially when it comes to shopping centres, if you do get separated, make sure that you get a meeting point prior to actually going to the shopping centre. Should you get separated, that you know where to meet up. Our teenagers, we call it the buddy system. Never go anywhere alone. Always stay in a group of friends and never go to the public restrooms by yourself too. And then we've also got some safety tips for parents. For instance, having to look after your child if you have to go somewhere. Make sure that you trust the person that you are leaving your child with. Then also, when it comes to a child being in a shopping centre and they do feel unsafe and feel that someone is watching them, they need to know who to approach for some assistance. Go into a shop where there's a person in uniform working at the shop, or to the security or management of the centre to get some assistance. But we've got some wonderful safety tips on our website that's available for parents, for children, and school holiday safety tips. Our website is www.missingchildren.org.za. But something that I just want to put out there, and that is very important, please do not wait to report a person as missing. There is no waiting period at all. The quicker it gets reported, the quicker action can be taken.
I'm actually glad you raised that, because that was going to be my last question to you, Bianca, about this misconception that there is this waiting period. I think it was 24 hours or 48 hours or something ridiculous. But perhaps off the back of what you said, let me ask you this. We have received reports of parents and guardians going to police stations and the police saying, no, you do have to wait for 24 or 48 hours. If that was to happen, it's all good and well to say you need to argue with the police officer. They've clearly hit a dead end. If the police aren't helping, Bianca, what would you recommend? What's the first thing people need to do?
Yes, unfortunately, we do get situations where they still tell them to wait 24 hours. Please contact us as Missing Children South Africa. We'll assist with having the case be opened, because that is very necessary, so it can be reported immediately. Also, if you've got a problem, speak to the station commander so the case can be opened immediately. As I mentioned, the first 24 hours to 48 hours is crucial when a child goes missing, so it needs to be reported immediately so action can be taken. But we are there. That is what Missing Children South Africa is there for, to assist in helping to open the case and also to assist when a child or a person goes missing.
Bianca, I'm going to say goodbye in a moment. Perhaps just remind us of that website address again, if you don't mind. I missed it earlier. And is there a telephone number people can call if they find themselves in the situation we're talking about?
Yes, we've got a 24-hour emergency number. It's 072-647-7464. And our website is www.missingchildren.org.za. All our contact detail is also available on the website, some safety tips, and then we've also got an interim ID kit that people can download. It's all the information that you need when going to a police station and having to open a missing persons case. So you can download it, fill it in, keep it for safekeeping. If you do find yourself in an emergency situation, you've got all the necessary information at hand.
Oh, I really appreciate it. Of course, we hope it never has to happen to any parent in the country, but such is the reality of living in our country. Bianca, you have a wonderful Christmas to you and the entire organisation. Bianca van Aswegen, National Coordinator for Missing Children SA. That website again, I'm going to repeat it. I think it's so important, especially for parents and guardians, www.missingchildren.org.za. That number again, Bianca did give it. Let me repeat it. It is 072-647-7464. That number for missing children, 072-647-7464. I think it's worth repeating again. Perhaps just jot it down, keep it on your phone in case you ever are in that very, very sad situation. Do not wait. There's no waiting period at the police station. Don't take that as a reason not to report a missing child.